Good evening. Fire doors that don't close and a fire alarm system that shows faults. Just some of the safety breaches that residents are having to live with at a tower block in Margate. The landlord has now been given an enforcement notice by Kent Fire and Rescue Service, but residents are still angry, as Abigail Bracken reports.
The 18 floors of this tower block on Margate seafront don't comply with safety rules that might stop the spread of fire and protect residents in its 142 flats. The landlord has already been issued with an enforcement notice by the fire service, forcing them to improve safety, like by fixing the fire alarm warning light that suggests it's partly disabled and blocking up this letterbox. But now Arlington House's management is being forced by a tribunal judge to repay leaseholders over £100,000, like resident John Moss.
It's mismanagement, it's incompetence, it's ineptitude on their behalf. It's not a difficult problem, and if they dealt with it, it wouldn't be a problem. But because they don't deal with it, as I say, the problem gets bigger and bigger.
The judge in the tribunal found the management company Trinity Estates failed to respond adequately, or in some cases at all, to residents, like by fixing this outside wall that was damaged 6 months ago.
In terms of their response, that's typical. Yeah, they're told by loads of leaseholders, loads of residents, and they decide whether they're going to do it or not, and usually it's not.
The tribunal found that Trinity Estates had failed to deal with fire safety issues over a prolonged period, and when the judge came to visit Arlington House, found that fire safety doors, just like this one, didn't shut. Trinity Estates doesn't own the building but manages it, and has told us that it's working with the landlord and the fire authority to resolve the issues identified. But due to the cost of the works, a consultation must be completed, and this process is underway. Trinity says it takes the safety of the building and its residents with the utmost seriousness and are working to resolve the issues. Thanet Council, which owns the freehold, says it's now seeking legal advice to see whether action can be taken, and the fire service has given the landlord until the beginning of October to comply with its order. Abigail Bracken, ITV News, Margate.